Revolver Underground.
Hey, it's Callie Q with Revolver Underground, and I am here with Evan from Attika7. Man, what's going on?
Mayhem and madness.
Mayhem and madness.
Mayhem and madness, that's what's going on.
Tell me a little bit about the Mayhem tour. What has it been like this summer?
It's been incredible, you know, to be in such a brand new band like Attika7 and to be included in, you know, the biggest metal tour of the summer is it's a gift, it's a humbling experience, it's really exciting. It's amazing because every day we play metal music to metal fans who don't know our music yet, because, you know, our album was kind of weirdly released. It came out, the label went under, we're working on re-releasing it, so actually right now, if you go to revolvermag.com, revolvermag.com,
awesome,
you can get a free download of Attika7's debut album, Blood of My Enemies.
Nice.
But the greatest thing that's happening this summer for me is being on this tour, seeing people fists in the air, trying to sing along, circle pit, mosh pits, guys who real new fans,
yeah.
new band, new fans, new life. It's really exciting.
Perfect. So tell me a little bit about how you guys got started.
Oh, Attika7 is a super interesting story. So, you know, we're all guys who've done other things, you know, before. Obviously, I was the guy who founded Biohazard and did that for 20 years and was looking for something new to do. My best friend, Rusty, who wrote a bunch of music when he was in prison, the music that ended up becoming like the meat of the meat and potatoes of Blood of My Enemies, called me up, and I was in the full like soul-searching mode of what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to put my energy? What project? And what do I want to do musically next? You know, I felt like I was looking for something creatively that was going to help me evolve as a singer and as a musician, as a performer. And phone rings, and it's Rusty. He says, "Hey man, you'd be interested in singing with us, playing bass, writing some music?" And he sent me the music, and even though we were such close friends and we'd even played together before, I had never really read all the lyrics. I knew about it.
Yeah.
And I liked the music so much, but when I read the lyrics that he'd written in prison, I was like...
Got chill bumps, that movie.
It reminded me of the desperation of the lyrics that I'd written when I was going through drug addiction, you know, and when I was in the darkest place in my life. And I think that's a big underlying message in Attika is like, no matter what demons you have and no matter what odds you've had against you, no matter what you've been through in your life, you know, like never give up, you know, and fight for yours and keep your close friends close and fuck everybody else and, you know, get through. When you go through really hard times, you find out who your friends are and who they aren't.
Quickly.
And, yeah, very quickly, but that can be a very cleansing experience because then you no longer have to deal with. You don't have to deal with
getting slipped in.
Oh, I had this coffee in my hand the whole time.
Take it quick. So
wow.
How does that feel good?
Do you
Does that feel good?
Do you edit this?
I do. Was that refreshing?
A new commercial for coffee. Coffee, it's great. You drink a lot, you talk real fast, it's great.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Coffee. Okay, so where were we?
Moving, talking about the music, you found out quickly who your friends are.
So Rusty sent me the music. I called him back and said, I can't fill in for any shows for your band. And he was like, why not? And I said, because I'm going to be the singer in your band. And we got together and started writing music, and I knew instantly, like the tonality of his guitar writing and my voice were perfect together. And like, I'm not the best singer in the world, he's not the best guitar player in the world, but together we have something really special. And, you know, people are, and we have really similar inspiration. Like the bands that inspire Attika7, you know, you can hear old school Pantera, you can hear old school Metallica, you can hear a little Black Sabbath, you can hear some Godsmack, just the classics, you know.
And obviously some of your inspiration.
Obviously, the inspiration of the lyrics is something else altogether. It's our life journey and being really true and honest about our experiences in our life. But you know, you can hear a little bit of my Biohazard in there. It's Evan Seinfeld singing. So you know, did I just do that? Did I just refer to myself in the third person? I just did that. I thought it was. It
happens.
I thought you had to be like a black guy in sports to talk about that. To say Terrell Owens catch the ball when you throw the ball to Terrell Owens. You know, but. And we're in Philly-ish. T.O. was here, so.
Callie's interviewing you right now, so
because when Callie does an interview, Callie gets the truth and gets to the bottom of this.
All of it, the juicy stuff. Well, great. So after Mayhem Festival, because it's winding down, what plans do you guys have? Not winding down.
It's actually, today's the halfway point.
Halfway point.
Today is the actual halfway point of the Mayhem Festival, which is kind of exciting and sad at the same time. Like, I don't want it to end. Because every day, like, you know, we're out there at the merch booth, we meet so many awesome metal fans, and I mean, I get this huge reward every day, 5 different ways, you know. I get the crowd, you know, cheering, going crazy. I get guys coming up, you know, with a fucking Biohazard tattoo and say, hey man, I've been following you since I was a kid. I love what you're doing now. And I'm with you, brother, you know. And I get other people who have no idea who anyone in the band is, who are like, man, I don't know who y'all are, but y'all are badass, and I'm rolling with y'all, you know what I mean?
I love it.
And
I love that you're using y'all. I'm from Tennessee, so I love that.
Tennessee, where they invented y'all, you know.
I like it. Well, perfect. So
after the tour, we're going home. We're going to write some more music. We're almost halfway done writing the next album. Okay. And we have some dates. We'll be on the next big tour that goes out after Mayhem is the Uproar tour, Rockstar Uproar. Yeah. And part of surrounding the Uproar tour, there are some 2-day radio shows that include, of course, Alice in Chains and Jane's Addiction, but have Avenged Sevenfold and Volbeat and him and some just awesome lineup. And we're going to be on those radio shows with those bands. Nice. First time in my life I have a song on the radio. Devil's Daughter is being played in about a dozen markets, and you know,
heck yeah, congratulations.
Pretty crazy because, you know, I never had that in my old band. You know, it was only like underground college radio, and suddenly there's a few stations who stepped up and go, we like this, you know. So it's exciting when people start to get to know our music, and we hope by next summer to have a real album out on a real label and a song on the radio and people getting to know Attika7. But we'll be finishing up our album throughout the year and touring all year round. There's a few big tours that we've been submitted for, and you know, we hope to be out here doing the devil's work, I guess. You know?
Got the fingers crossed for those tours coming up, right?
You got to try to cross the horns.
The horn fingers?
I don't know if that goes.
Can we do this? I think so. Something like that. Anyway, so when you're headed out on tour, what's something that you have to throw in your bag that you like to have, you can't live without? Do you have that? Do you have something?
I have so many things. I'm such a traveler, you know, that I have this, you know, like really rugged backpack with 1,000,000 compartments, and it's super organized, and I know where everything is, and I have, you know, my wife travels with me everywhere. The one thing I won't travel without is my wife.
Oh, that's awesome.
My wife, Lupe Fuentes, and she's also a singer. She's a singer of a pop group. If you're watching this for some strange reason and you hate metal and you love dance music, go check out theexgirlfriends.com. I'm actually their manager.
Okay, very nice.
I won't go anywhere.
Taking care of all kinds of genres right here.
I won't go anywhere without her. And our backpack full of stuff.
Awesome. It's like the Mary Poppins bag. You can just pull out whatever.
Yeah. We also bring our tiny Chihuahua, Bambi, that's about this big. Oh. And she weighs like 1 pound 12 ounces or something. She's like, I have sandwiches bigger than her.
So big heavy metal band, and you have your Chihuahua with you. That's I need a picture of
my super petite wife and her tiny dog. And that's what I won't leave without. And I also won't go on tour without my Harley, which I rode out on stage today, which I always keep backstage. And
gotta have it.
You're on the tour bus. The tour bus pulls over somewhere. You want to go somewhere else. You have a motorcycle in the trailer.
And you can get away.
You can go and
you know, run from the tour bus.
You can also go see America. There's so many beautiful things in America that I've toured America 1,000,000 times and never seen.
Never had the chance.
When the bus gets near the Grand Canyon, I pull the bus over and get on my bike and say, I'm gonna really see it. You know.
Give me a few minutes. I'll be back. Have they ever left you?
I've never been oil spotted in America. That's what it's called, by the
So
way.
you're doing good.
If you leave the bus and you come back to find only an oil spot where the bus once was, you've been oil spotted.
You've been oil spotted.
I've been oil spotted in Europe a few times.
Oh no.
Difficult when you don't speak the language.
That's a bummer. No fun. All right, well, fans listening and watching, what's something you would like them to know or go do?
Go to revolvermag.com, download our album for free, take it as a gift from us. Go to attika7.com, connect with us on social media. We got some pretty crazy shit on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter. And I don't know what else. Look for us coming to a theater near you. And if you're looking for some good old school metal, to put some gas in your tank, check out attika7.com. It's perfect for working out, driving fast, fighting, or anything else that's a big adrenaline release.
Perfect. Well, thank you, Evan, so much for coming in and joining us today. It's Callie Q with Revolver Underground.